And we are live.
I thought we voted on your
Oh
beard.
my
Oh,
god.
shit.
Wow.
Turned into Michael Jordan.
I know. This is,
It's racist because, you look like another black person.
this is,
I was aiming to look like Black Jim Norton. That's actually what I was looking for, or at least a more whiter version of DMX.
you look like a bald version of Joe Frazier.
You look like a skinnier version of Brent Gumbel.
All right, let me get with this intro.
I love you, brother.
T.G.I.F number 11. Just a quick announcement. This is the last hangout I'm doing before I go on my little Mexico vacation. I will be going for about 10 days. And, yep, we got Christian anarchists, MMA artists, the perverted demon, some random bald black guy I don't know, and Uber Goober.
You should stay inside the territories with the fences so you don't get cut up by the cartels.
Oh, I'm good friends with the cartels. I'm Italian. They're very nice to us Italians.
Not in Mexico.
So, what happened was I got into a fight with a pair of scissors and lost. And yeah, I tried to go from the top rope and I missed completely. And yeah, this is the result. Where's Alex Jones?
I don't know, man. I thought tonight would just be an open talk. I couldn't find anything good, I swear.
Oh, shit.
You would say, like, some space Jews stole your hair.
I mean, I don't know if any of you saw my post, but my new target is Tommy Lauren and the Blaze.
Oh God, not the fucking Obama hater. Just like all of a sudden, you see like Pat Robertson struggling, Bill O'Reilly struggling, and the fucking ratings. They got rid of Piers Morgan, so there's really no one out there to just like really mutually hate anymore. So I guess she's taking that mantle now. Oh look, there's a bunch of black people to hate. Ooh, I would have jumped in on this money. That's what it's really all about. It's not even about race at this point. You can see through these people's bullshit. So I don't even know. I'm just a random bald black guy on your show.
That's true. But hey, listen, random bald black guy. If you happen to see my pal Sherm, tell him I said hi.
Yeah, I will. I kidnapped him.
Oh yeah. Because because all black guys know each other. Fucking racist.
Racist motherfucker. Cannot believe you,
Piece of
atheist.
shit.
God damn it. Trying to hurt my feelings like that.
Hey, Christopher. Yeah, but the only clips I have I think are of Tommy Lauren. And I don't know if you want to go through that torture.
Sure, fuck it. I don't care.
Get some humor in you before you go to work.
Yeah. Let's do it. You guys already fucking with me looking like, oh, he looks like Black Michael Jordan. He looks like the Black Mister. And I'm like, oh, fucking people.
Just fuck.
No, it's cool.
That out of my ass,
Oh, no, dude.
Just
please.
to give a shit, obviously.
I take no offense to anything.
No, you clearly don't look like Black Michael Jordan.
Hell no, dude. Are you kidding me?
You have bitches off your left and right nuts for days deep.
I need to get my ass in that gym. I know that.
See, that's the thing. If you shave your head and you're a black man, it's sexy. If you shave your head and you're a white man, you're a fucking Nazi.
Exactly.
Nazi, and you must be.
I mean, there's certain races that shouldn't do certain things.
Go to the
That's complete bullshit.
Go to the
Why is that though? Like, why is it that stereotype stance? Because I've actually heard George Carlin say something like that. Like on black guys it looks great. On you it looks like an uncircumcised dick or something like that. So I don't know.
It's seen, I guess, by the public.
I don't think that at all. I just think, some guys do look great bald. I've seen some guys have pointy heads.
You see the motherfuckers with them lumpy ass heads that, they're all fucking, looks like the moon craters and shit.
So we have.
Now that is
What's going on?
Nice Christian anarchist.
So
Wait, what?
we have Christopher and Chris.
Hey.
Christian. We have Christian and Christopher. What?
Hey.
Hey,
I
but
should-
no, you don't call me Christian though. I'm Lord Zed as we speak tonight, and I am the frickin' Pope of Calvinism.
I'll call you my little butt slut if I fucking want.
No, I think the role would be the other way around.
Ooh.
Meow.
Fucking kitty's got claws.
Oh, I got more than claws.
Ooh.
I can't wait till the new Power Ranger movie comes out and you're not in it.
Power Rangers!
Get on with it.
No.
Yeah, I saw the pics for that Power Rangers movie. Looks sick.
Yeah, I saw I think the new outfits that are going to be in the movie, and they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, my boss
But it's
says
not
that
coming
the
out till
blue.
next year.
My boss said the Blue Ranger looked like Guyver.
So question,
When was there a Blue Ranger?
is the Black Ranger going to be a Black Ranger or...
I think the Black
Racist.
Ranger is Chinese, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's even more racist.
No.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh my
it
god,
would be
yes.
racist if the Chinese guy was the Yellow Ranger.
It used to be.
Yeah, the Chinese
Was it the Asian girl? The Yellow Ranger?
Yeah. The Asian girl was the Yellow Ranger. The
Exactly.
African, the Native American was the Red Ranger. The Black Ranger was a black guy. The Pink Ranger was a woman.
For pussy.
Sexist, misogynist.
Yeah, exactly. SJWs were right 20 years ago.
Make the Pink Ranger a gay guy or...
That would just be that would insult them. I believe if they did something like that, it would insult them.
No, some of them want that. Some of them
But
legit want that.
here's the thing. What did they do with this fucking Ghostbusters movie, right? Like they gave everybody like apparently quote unquote, and I'm using the air quotations, what they wanted, and everyone completely shitted on that movie, and it's like they're trying to turn it into, oh, it's because of these sexist men who just can't handle the fact that... Well, hold on a second. There's a very popular Netflix show called, Jessica Jones. No one shitted all over that trailer. No one shitted all over, the Star Wars movies. No one shits all, over like Xena the Warrior Princess. I fucking love Xena the Warrior Princess. So why is it that it has nothing?
Fucking hot.
It has nothing to do with you're a woman. It has everything to do with it. It looks like shit. Just the trailer, the way.
More mansplaining. More mansplaining.
Oh,
and sexplaining.
See what you did, True? Now MMA has to go fucking beat it.
Alright.
I was gonna, but then I kind of joined this.
Well, it's not like you don't have to leave. Obviously, no, you don't have
It's just to
to
screw
run.
yourself and have a good old fap.
Shut up, cracker.
I mean,
Check your white privilege.
I never
Zero
tried
her princess
one
goals.
popping.
Just do it
I never-
live.
See, even black men have white privilege. It's just in their Kleenex.
Now, just because I have light skin and am a black man does not
Wait,
give
what?
me any privilege.
Wait, what?
Because I'm light-skinned black man.
Oh, are you like Michael Jackson, or did you just identify as a white man?
No, like if you look at my skin color, I have.
Caramel.
He's
Yes, yes. Let's go with that.
I know
I'm
it. He wasn't wearing a shirt.
Yeah, total prick. I was just busting your balls.
I'll bust your balls.
Oh,
Hey,
what's
yeah,
that? Promise?
Whoa!
Is that a promise or a threat?
He's into that shit.
I like that. I like where this
It can be
conversation.
both. Both, if you want.
Dear Lord.
They could take the,
Yeah, I
hang
know.
it off air and get all dirty.
No, like there won't be any anal sex. Just like
Oh,
he's-
will you fucking tease?
He said
Oh.
anal. Somebody said anal in the chat.
Dude, I've been meaning to tell you. I found out recently that when it comes to dating white people, there's actually a saying for it.
Oh yeah, what's
What
that?
the fuck is that?
Where is this? Like, yeah, what's going on? What happened?
No, apparently when it comes to dating white people, there's actually a saying for that.
What
Who's
is that?
saying?
The saying is, once you go white, you'll get pleasured right.
Oh, hold up, let me snap my fingers, girlfriend. Okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of this stupid bullshit saying. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
go back and you'll never go back, and you go white and you're doing it right and all that.
Once you get bitten by a snake, immediately seek medical fucking attention, because if you don't, then you'll fucking die.
Mm-hmm.
So
Pretty good advice.
Yeah.
should be more sayings like that, like get a job and pay for your rent. Fucking, I don't know.
Exactly.
Anything. Use crack properly. You'll enjoy it better. I don't know.
What if you're straight edge though?
Use LSD properly.
And I don't know.
Don't be such a pussy.
Breathe air
Wait,
regularly.
hold on,
I don't-
hold on.
Guys.
Say what you want to say without having to be a pussy.
Straight edge triggered here. Straight edge trigger. What about being a sissy?
No, I didn't say sissy. I said pussy.
Oh, I know what you said. I'm just using my own words here.
I'm a sissy, you're not.
Why
If
am I
you try and
a
be
wuss
sissy, I'm
though?
going to puss.
Oh, I'm not knocking pussies or sissies. I'm just saying,
Well, puss
maybe
is
you
awesome.
could try something. Well, not all of them. I mean, you're just group identifying a whole gender race of new social justice warriors.
We're not. Well, I'm not my group ain't a freaking social justice warrior unless you met the militants. Those guys are a-holes.
Dude, if you enjoy your life as a straight edge person, then that's cool.
Oh yeah.
I just don't like it when people who are like sober try to give certain people shit about certain things that they do. It's like, whatever,
Oh yeah. I mean,
like as long as you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone for whatever. It's like that's your personal thing, like there's some guys who are feminist, and I'm okay with that just as long as they don't go off in the radical end. It's okay, whatever. You want to be a feminist, that's your thing, but just don't start preaching your horseshit to me, and I'm gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go smoke a joint over here in this corner by these misogynistic pigs. Fuck you.
Don't go to the point where you're like the sort of like male feminist who's saying like women are goddesses and men should bow down, and also that black men, if you're white, then you're racist by default.
Yeah, and I used to hold to that view actually, but you know what happened? I was ironically becoming sexist the more and more I wasn't hanging out with these type of people. But yeah, I mean, if you smoke, do drugs or something like that in your spare time, I mean, that's your business and that's your body. You're the one that's in control of it. I just think when I look at what I want to put in my body, I want to make sure that I think and want to at least, maintain some sort of a diet and look at what goes in there. Of course, I'm not a vegetarian. If I was, well, then I would probably be a lot more healthier than my state of condition right now. But yeah, there are some people I've met and I used to be one of them, a militant type of person that was straight edge, which nowadays they've caused the FBI to think these things like juggalos. They're trying to label straight edge as a gang because there are people that will find people smoking cigarettes. They'll yank the cigarette out, slam it on the ground, and put it out. Some people will go out, find a drug dealer or someone who has drugs on them, kill them, and take the drugs, and then dump them down the toilet. All kinds of crazy things. If they find you drinking a beer bottle, they'll take the beer from you and smash your head with it.
I have never heard of that term. Well, I've heard of the term juggalo, but it was meant for the groupies of Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
Well, straight edge. If you ever watch like wrestling, this is actually where I've heard this term with that CM Punk character.
He's straight edge.
Claimed that he's straight edge, but I've talked to many guys in the world of MMA, and they would claim otherwise. They would say that if you're doing the WWE side of things, like I know some people might think it's fake, but it's really a lot of risk to it. Think of it like the circus, but with grown-ass men in spandex. Pretty much, that's what the WWE is.
It's dangerous, but it's scripted.
Right.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Right. And thank you for simplicity.
It's not an easy job at all.
Right. Yeah, and the thing about it is that, most of these guys, they're on some kind of form of drug in order to get them through, more preferably painkillers, and that's what's taking a lot of lives in the wrestling world, according to a lot of the synopsis on the autopsies and all that shit. Hope I'm using that properly, but yeah, and there's a lot of there's a lot of things that go into being sport. Like, I don't know if a lot of people know how hard it is just being in sports in general. There's a lot of wear and tear on your body, and for a lot of people, in order to go to the next level, more than likely your favorite athlete, whoever you're cheering for on television, is more than likely using some form of drug that you wouldn't really permittably, agree with. But, that's just the truth of things, really. It's,
I mean, to be fair, you're all kind of pussies. Oh, a little bit of weed, a little bit of LSD. No, you've got to take the DMT.
You know what? Fine, I just have to say this. The beginning of today's sermon. God hates paintball, damn it.
Yeah, Veckel made that clear to me, like, when I was in Naya's hanging out earlier. You should have heard what he said. I don't know if you agree with it, Christian Anarchist. It sounds like some insane bullshit.
How do you have the fucking patience to listen to that fucking twat?
Because I like to torture myself and fucking like.
I do too, but seriously, it gets to a point where it's like listening to Richard Raspberry or fucking free.
So what did Veckel say this time?
Well, I don't know if you'll agree with it. Like, I won't think any less of you. Like, he said that, like, God mocks those who are begging to, like, be saved or be cleansed of their sin, and that God will laugh at them.
That God will laugh at them?
Yeah.
Okay, allow me to gather that process as I am laughing internally inside my head right now. Why would God need to laugh? That would... Honestly, this is shocking coming from Veckel, me and him being both Reformed. Why would God need to be laughing or mocking people that are begging to come to him? That just is not in the character of God. It wouldn't bother him, really. So there would be no laughing, there would be no skeleton. It's just going on his usual day of judgment. So for Veckel to make that statement, I'm kind of surprised, honestly.
I mean,
he's an apologist. He is an apologist.
I'm an apologist too, but the thing is, that there are times that he's wrong, I hate to brag, but there are times I'm actually understanding on what he's trying to go for. And I say the Doctor, but I don't know if that's actually some random other person, or if that's the Holy Spackle, because I know she's a huge Doctor Who fan.
It's
No.
Doctor Who. Yeah, I love Doctor Who.
Oh, damn. Now I'm no longer the most handsome man in the room, now that he's here.
I finally seen the Atheist Ranger's face. And I can now find him.
Nah, I could beat him in a handsome contest.
True would be, but he shaved his beard, so he lost cred.
Oh, I like the new Doctor.
The thing about it is I put all my beard hair on my ass, so do I still get my credit back, or...
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Now I have an ass fro, so I have to comb it regularly.
Hey, hey, Ranger.
Yes.
Let me know what you think of this picture.
Not fucking Arcane, man. That guy annoys the fuck out of me.
That's why I blocked them.
I think I blocked him too, man.
Yeah. It got to... I blocked him out, and it was because of a G-Man hangout that we was all in part of, where me, G-Man, and Veckel were on the same side. And it was Rand, Campbell, Arcane Logos, who else? Pillbox, or Bubbles. What else? There was one more person in that hangout that... crud, I forget. It'll probably come back to me, but there were 4 people in there, basically. Oh yeah, Johnny KZJ, the Psycho Johnny, the guy that I can do a good impersonation of.
Oh, Johnny, I haven't heard about him in a while.
You see, the reason why you'll never have heard from me is because, well, I've been going against the doctrines of Calvinism, and I've been going against the Boil Earth model. Recently, I made a video where the eternal security position and the once saved, always saved position in Christianity And Calvinism, it's related to the Ball Earth model. It's like a big conspiracy that they're all tied together, which ultimately is tied together back to Islam. Gotcha, 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 gotcha.
That sounds exactly like Johnny KGZ.
I know. I've been told I have a killer impersonation, so I like whipping it out on people whenever I.
Ooh, do you like whipping it out, do you?
Hmm?
You like whipping it out, do you?
That's nasty.
Yes, I do.
Ooh.
Well, I used to do Bill Cosby impressions, but I guess I can't do that anymore.
That just sounds so horrible.
When I was a kid, I could do a perfect impression of Chris Rock. Believe it or not. But then puberty came, and then, well, that just got murdered.
Well, he has this like high pitched kind of screechy, annoying fucking. You ever go to the fucking store and just see the motherfucker behind the counter doing dumb shit for no fucking reason at all? Like, okay, dude, goddamn, can you not pause in between your fucking words? Can you? I don't know. Like he has this. You ever just walk to the motherfucking store? The motherfucking.
Have any of you guys seen any of Bill Cosby's stand-up from like the 70s?
Yes, actually, yes.
Oh, that shit's fucking hilarious. I mean, it's gold.
I mean, before I started touching and raping people.
You typical atheist.
What kind of demon are you?
What?
It's Bill Cosby.
No, I doubt that. He sounds too young. And facing Bill Cosby's probably going to be dying soon.
No, I'm not Bill Cosby. I am the perverted demon, and I will own all of your bums.
Okay, so you're an incubus then, it seems.
Yes.
Okay, I've done my demonology.
The male version of a succubus.
What am I reading here? What did the doctor just write in there? That's crazy.
Yeah,
that
was his first hangout that he did on that topic. It was bad.
Yeah, there's a Christian YouTuber who, by the name of Antonio Fletcher.
The gay succubus. True, you better watch out. The gay succubus wants black ass.
Why?
Incubus.
Why do you want? Why do you want my?
I don't know.
Why do you want my butt?
Firstly, it's an incubus because I'm a male, and secondly, I want your butt because it looks. Ooh.
How do you know what my butt looks like?
That was what I was just about to ask.
Ooh. Exactly.
We got big butts and we cannot lie.
You should remember to lock
and the
door.
motherfuckers cannot lie. I'm sorry.
Can I just bring the conversation just quickly back to Arcane, because he apparently shared an interesting meme the other day. Apparently,
he does that all the time.
I know, it's some crazy stuff. This meme apparently suggests that the sinking of the Titanic was an inside job.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I've seen that shit.
Yeah, I've heard worse about the Titanic.
So,
how would he
the Bilderbergs were in the iceberg?
They think they swapped it out nameplate for nameplate with the Olympus, which was its sister ship.
Mm-hmm.
It gets better. The meme also suggests that ISIS is also an inside job. You know, ISIS is just fake. They're doing those, those execution videos that they've sent us. It was all done in a studio with a green screen, and
Jesus Christ.
I know. And,
it's just a prank, bro. Just a prank, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I see people that stupid, I honestly think that I live in a simulation when I see stupid shit like that.
It's solipsism, basically. That's all this is.
Well, haven't you heard? Arcane has solved solipsism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure he has.
Yeah, well, according to him, he has. It's even better when you ask him to spell it.
That's ironic, too, because he says, he said he's solved solipsism. What? What exactly?
He claims that he solved the problem of hard solipsism
by
handling the things external to his own mind.
It's just that God reveals it to him, basically.
It's just like if Oprah Winfrey rips the fucking mask off and it's fucking Nick Nolte.
Wait, so he is a solipsist?
Yes,
No, he doesn't understand what solipsism is.
Look.
But he claims to have solved it.
But does he understand the meaning of conspiracy? Like even conspiracy theorists don't think that fucking stupid. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, they do. I'm sorry, but
not all conspiracy theorists.
Some do, though.
Some do, yeah, sure, some do.
Like, Dave Icke is proof of that. Like, he believes that the universe is a matrix. Just freaking...
That's not even the worst of the conspiracy fucktards. There's even worse.
Yes, it can get...
That's fair to say, but to say the Titanic... How the fuck was the Titanic an inside job? How is ISIS an inside job? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
True. Let me explain something, because this is actually one stupid theory I've heard of, since I have to deal with King James onlyists on my YouTube channel, Ministry.
Sure.
Someone believes this, honestly, and they went on live radio and said this, that, well, the Titanic was found 6 slits in the thing, 6 small slits that would help lead to its sinking. Now, the NIV Bible has 6,000 Bible verses removed from it and has a total of 64,000 word changes. So you have 6 slits, 6 in 6,000, and 6 in 64,000. Therefore, 666. Therefore, NIV, inside job, responsible for the sinking of the Titanic.
I mean, that does sound pretty convincing. Totally.
Well, I'm convinced.
Yeah, I'm convinced.
Oh, well, you
can I ask? This has been confusing me for a while. Monsanto guy, do you actually like Monsanto? Or Monsanto, whatever?
Yes, I do.
Yes! Finally, someone else that likes them.
Oh, fuck yeah, bromance instant.
Yes. I love this man now.
Have my babies.
True. Have you recovered yet?
I was in some sort of weird phantom zone or something. I'm back now.
They're helping feed people. What's wrong with that?
Exactly. They're the way forward.
No, I was stuck.
I mean, bananas are GMOs. Apples are GMOs. Most of our food are GMOs.
It's like the anti-vaxxers.
Yeah.
Stalin took the DMT.
Well, I was in one hangout, right, and we're talking.
Mao
we're talking about.
Oh, I love that song. I've been listening to that like so much.
That's an amazing.
What song?
Sorry. Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT.
You know, it's just so amazing. You know, just watching my chin flap around every time I talk. You know, and this news is coming around the clock, folks. Infowars, drugs reports, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it!
One of those bullshit documentaries I was talking about on the Titanic. I put up in the side chat.
Months
ago.
Yeah,
Shits and giggles later.
Yes, please. Yes,
what's the YouTube video?
It's one of those bullshit videos about how the Titanic was, swapped out for insurance purposes with.
Well, where can I find that song, that DMT song you're talking about?
I'll link it in the chat. I'll link it in the chat for you. I'll link it in the chat.
I saved it to my thing, Majiggy.
I'm sorry, I have to show this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll link it in the chat for you. There you go.
Wait, so we're watching a documentary?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Mom, I thought I left school already for this to avoid this crap.
Wow.
It's an hour and 26 minutes long.
Jesus.
Yeah, is this like someone else's YouTube thing, or is this a DVD?
Is this a fucking joke? You've got to be. Was the Titanic disaster an inside job? Wow. Are you, Chris?
I'd say
you're staring at the video, so it's not. Someone thinks this somewhere. So fuck.
I wasn't saying it was right. Obviously, I would just put it up there that there's people that think that.
What were the people? Who would gain anything from sinking the Titanic?
Who would be named Popeye?
It's all the twos. That's pretty much what it boils down to.
I would literally watch this for just like pop some popcorn, kick your feet off, it's one of those things where you just have to want to watch something stupid.
Yeah, and I have that kind of sick fuck taste that I like watching bad movies just for shits and giggles.
See? Get your friends together, get some beer.
It's like watching Creationists or shit like that,
No. This is like
Clockwork Elves.
This is like watching true empiricism debate evolution.
Oh God, no!
Debates. Can I plug something real quickly?
It's like watching.
You can
play music in the background though.
It's like
I just discovered true imperialism like 3 weeks ago, and holy shit, is that guy a work of art?
Thank you. We all know that.
True.
Who wanted to plug something?
The Christian anarchist, the guy who's a member of the Calvinist mafia. Welcome to the family.
Cool.
I was going to mention a debate that's happening tomorrow.
Hey, look, a zombie version of me just joined the hangout.
Oh, hey, this is the Quiet Atheist. Hey, what's up, man?
He clearly will not respond to you.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, okay, he will.
Oh my God.
Those microaggressions the black man sending out.
So, Christian anarchist, you said there's a debate coming up you wanted to plug?
Yes, a debate that I'm going to be in with a friend of mine named Metal Minister. It's going to be on Faithful to God's channel, and the debate is the Bible flood. Was it global or was it local? I will be using...
Or retarded?
Well, you can take that position, but then again, it's a Christian on Christian thing, so that's obviously not an option.
I think it was local. I honestly think it was local because... many civilizations have actually have experienced great floods, and that's why you have so many civilizations talk about there was this flood that flooded the world. No, it didn't flood the world; it just flooded your city. You fucking
right. Because it uses the word he usually use a word like earth, which when you look at the context of the language it's used, it's referring to earth as in like the element or the land, basically. So just the land that you're walking on right now. That's what that means.
Yeah, next time you build your civilization, don't make the fucking sewer lines out of clay, you fucking morons.
Yeah. Besides scripture, I will be using some science as well to back up my case.
Yeah, okay. Coolness.
Well, you can always get a...
Scripture isn't really like factual evidence though, so please don't.
Wait, what?
What? No, nothing. It's fine.
No, I was going to say, you can get away with it if it's in the Bible, obviously.
Well, if it's in the Bible, it's clearly the truth.
Well, it is a... Well,
it's in this book.
Yeah, well, it is a Christian debate. I was talking with an atheist on this, which I've been talking to some who say that the Bible only makes it, or there can only be, there was never a flood to begin with in these areas. Then I argue with the science. With
there wasn't an atheist... There wasn't a flood, though. The fuck are you on about?
I would have to try to actually dissect it and figure out how to troll them, just like, with their own book. Yeah, there was a flood, so let's go ahead and dissect this. It lasted for how many years?
Let's get
100 years.
Let's get scientific about it. If we go according to the Bible, that means that the highest peak of which would, according to these assholes, would be Mount Everest, but that's not even true. But let's just go ahead and say, for the sake of argument, water rose that high. How are these motherfuckers able to breathe at that altitude? Another thing, what about all the sea creatures? There's kind of that thing with fresh water, salt water mixing it up. So how the fuck does that element still exist?
Right,
so,
and that's why that's why only like the Mesopotamian area is. Well, that's why I hold to the local flood. Only the Mesopotamian area where Noah and them was, because there was no one in probably around the area of frickin' Africa or probably America or whatever, those other places that are scattered from the place. And by the time this happened, so I mean, we have to think of what exactly was the land like and where everybody was.
Wait. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This isn't even. I mean, even if there was a flood, that would have killed everything. And I've got 2 points to make. One, sorry. Oh God.
Get the dick out of your mouth.
We understand. You're allergic to bullshit. It's okay.
Yeah, it's sorry. So one, why did God even instruct Noah to make an ark? If God is all powerful, why didn't he just click his fingers? All the bad people gone. Don't need a flood. Don't need an ark. All the animals are fine. All the good people are fine. It's fine.
Because we wouldn't learn our lesson otherwise.
I thought you were going to ask
yes,
the other
we would
question.
have done. Of course, we would have done. If Noah was a good, honest man, he would have. He didn't need to learn a lesson. That's why God saved him. What lesson did the people learn? He wiped out everyone.
And do you realize how fucked the human gene pool would be if it was just like 4 people on a fucking raft trying to reproduce? Do you understand? It doesn't even matter if you're black, white, it doesn't matter who's these 4 people who restarted the fucking population. I'm sorry, we wouldn't be able to carry on. I don't.
Gangbang.
Which is why I don't know if the whole thing was entirely incestuous. No, like I said, this is only affecting us.
That started a long time before that with Adam and Eve. Only having,
Yeah, that
brothers and sisters.
There's a lot of argument behind the science that we didn't come from this single human being. We did come from multiple fucking organisms that formed 2 chromosomes together to form us. But by the time we came along, there was already this species before us that had the same reproducing structure as us.
Yeah, but we were talking about science, we were talking about the Bible.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
I mean, I know what you're saying. I agree with you. Yeah.
I mean, I might be off on
I have heard of a second woman from the Bible. I don't know if anybody else has heard of that. It's not
second woman. You mean like the second wife of Adam?
Second wife of
there are stories where it's like he had 7 to choose from. And
okay, where did these mystery bitches come from? I'm sorry. We're like in the Bible it says
somebody's rib. Who knows?
Yeah, but
apparently it has to do with that Adam and Eve kept fucking, and so they still had children, like more and more kids.
No. There is a story in Jewish folklore about the
it came from
Adam's first wife, Lilith.
Lilith,
Lilith appears in the Bible, and it appears in the Torah, and there's not much information given other than this is some vile demon that
succubus.
Yeah, she's a succubus, and the rabbis basically got together and created this folk story about who Lilith was, and she was Adam's first wife, but she wouldn't submit to man. And she chose to leave the garden. And in that folk story, she's actually the serpent who goes back and tempts Eve to cause the fall.
All those women came from that 1-900 number everybody calls.
By the way, I would just like to point one thing out. Can everyone see this picture here?
Yeah,
it's Adam and Steve.
No, would anyone like to guess who this is?
A couple angels?
Harry Potter and fucking Ron. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll say it's Saint Sergius.
Hugo and Jake.
Tommy Hall's Ideal Weekend.
A logic explosion like Jesus and Moses.
Alright, I'm just
No, they would be fatter.
They're the archangels. They're archangels, right?
Alright, I give up. Who are these 2 people?
We have Saint Sergius and Saint Bacchus, Christians from the early 4th century of the Christian Church, and gay couple.
Well, we were close enough.
Oh, cool. I thought
that's
they were like a couple.
Well, they're not true Christians. They're not true Christians.
They're not true believers.
This is crazy. I got one from the other century. I got a 3rd century lesbian couple.
Please show.
Are they scissored?
Dude, the link's just gonna be to Pornhub, just like I mentioned.
Totally.
Whoa. No fucking porn links, please.
Both these couples are freaking saints and martyrs. They died for the faith. You should have seen them surgeons and
Well, by what logic are they saints? Are they saints deemed by the Catholic Church? Or?
Saints is we didn't have a term Christian back then. No Christian called themselves that back then. The term was either saint or apostle. Basically, that was not apostle, disciple. They were either called saints or disciples back then. Christian was originally an insult term by some people to refer to people as the follower of Christ, and it was a mocking term. But the original
Have you shown this to Veckel or Tommy Hall?
Huh?
You should show this to Veckel or Tommy Hall.
I think I've shown
it to Veckel.
I've shown it to Veckel once.
It's better. They're both.
And what was his reaction? I'm curious.
Nah.
Meh?
Do you guys know the ranking for what it takes to become a saint has dropped drastically over the years?
Depends on what denomination it is.
Yeah. I thought only the Catholic Church made.
Yeah, if you're talking about the Catholic Church, yeah, it dropped mostly with Mother Teresa's canonization.
Yeah.
They used to have different, standards if the body decayed, and then they changed the rules. Oh, if a tooth didn't decay, then that's okay. That's proof of. It's like, really? That's a big difference.
Now all you have to do is not give kids medical treatment like they deserve, and you'll get sainthood right away.
I think the Pope is too old. We need a younger Pope.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, at least this one seemed a little more liberal and progressive compared to the others.
I think he's doing it for TMZ views, honestly. I don't think he's genuine.
Oh, come on.
About these kissing the feet and the fucking all this. I know.
Probably.
Hey, CA, do you watch Helsing by any chance?
Yeah, Helsing is amazing.
Love it.
Yes. Have you seen the abridged version by Team?
Yes.
Wait. No, hold on. Wait.
I want to have a party. I need to have a party. Yes, I have.
Okay.
So, it sounds like you're gonna spoil somebody's gangbang. Just
you've done goof.
You done
fucked up.
You done fucked up, man. It was at this moment he knew.
That's a Protestant hack. Did you tell that? Forget you. That's how.
That's when the devil came in and raped you.
It was the Nazis, wasn't it?
The last episode has some lovely things to say about the most recent Pope.
Oh yeah. There was like the Jewish
cheap replacement. You're probably wondering the frequency of which I am sending these letters. It is merely to instill as much fear as I can, as if basting a turkey, which I will then proceed to have sex with. That's right.
I'm going to fuck the fear turkey.
Follow me on Twitter, the Crimson Fucker.
Sincerely.
I can't stick up for any of them.
And what is this exactly?
It's an awesome abridged episode.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lost child walking into like an adult conversation or something.
No. You tend to like the cartoons that I link you to. Like that feminist cartoon I showed you last time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
E-fucked is a whole nother world, man. You guys are trying to fuck that man's head up.
My head? No, my head's been fucked. I'm sorry. So.
Oh, okay then. Never mind. Let John don't you wander in there because you don't need that.
Hold up. I'm gonna do a scene. I'm gonna do a scene from a movie. Hold on. Forrest. I want to go home, Forrest. All right, let's go ahead. Tommy Lauren, let's do it.
Yeah, she's gonna be attacking some MTV host.
Oh God. It's 3 minutes, so I think I can deal.
Welcome back to our final thoughts. Opinions are like, well, everybody has one. Shoot, I make a living off my opinion, so let's keep it rolling. I'd like to introduce you to MTV News correspondent and flaming Democrat Jamil Smith. Now, Jamil has a few theories about the Republican Party. Some theories he pulled directly out of his DNC talking points, or maybe Hillary's secret emails, but most likely he pulled this right out of his you-know-what.
People say Trump is destroying the party on his way to the presidential nomination by selling false hope, telling voters he's something that he's not, and by displaying bumbling incompetence. But isn't that what the Republican establishment has been doing for decades?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Republicans are all a bunch of Trumps. Good one, Jamil. If you don't mind, Jamil, I'm going to go ahead and destroy your outburst
She has a black guy named Jamil working for her?
No.
Racist.
No, Jamil is the guy she just showed works for MTV. He's some political person on MTV.
Also, is she being sarcastic when she says Jamil? Because her sarcasm is fucking garbage.
No, that's the guy's real name, Jamil Smith. But yeah, she's pretty much attacking him, or she's going to try to at least.
No. First, you said the Republican Party is in the business of selling false hope. Like that hope and change BS Barry Obama fed us in 2008?
Yeah, it's her sarcasm. I'm sorry. Her sarcasm is so fucking dry. Like her little jokes, like, yeah, just like Obama did back in that. Like, oh my God, she's so fucking
like
brain dead up
there. She's like fucking Hillary Clinton, and she also looks like Jacqueline Glenn. Am I the only one who's not seeing that? She looks like Jacqueline Glenn, just with blonde hair. Jacqueline Glenn.
She looks like a blonde version of Jacqueline.
Yeah, that's what I said. The conservative blonde version.
Sex with her would be like trying to separate deck chairs with your dick.
Damn.
Or maybe you're referring to the false hope advanced by one Bernard Sanders. The hope that everything will be free sounds realistic.
Oh, you mean like what they're doing in other countries? You mean like that, Tommy? You mean
Who the fuck calls him Bernard?
I think that's his real. I don't know.
What is his real name?
Even if it is, it doesn't matter. She's a dumb cunt acting like she's been talking to him since she was in school.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, dude, she sat down with Bill O'Reilly, she got the scoop, and now she thinks she's, like, intelligent somehow. She's not.
Well, that's a weird way to describe sitting on your knees.
I wonder if she got her hair from the same wildlife refuge like Trump.
Probably.
She's still that shit straight from the 80s.
Trust me, this gets more insulting.
But on to point number 2. The Republican Party blatantly lies. Oh, Jamil, you walked right into that one. Because I don't
Oh, shit. You walked right into that punch. That left hook for me. Get the fuck out. What was this lady? Why is she talking like that? Seriously, can someone please explain this? Is like she's trying to have this
She's
intimidating...
a young, dry pussy.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Exactly.
She's got a script handed in
But
front
she's
of her.
fucking hot, right? Yeah.
She's just trying to get the network that she works for ratings and money. That's all.
Yeah.
It'd be all Fox News.
Yeah, it's like she's trying to fire it up, but like it's just like I'm not getting burnt by this.
Yeah.
The guy she's attacking is not even getting burnt by this.
If you want to talk about lying, watch yourself. And speaking of, your third point was bumbling incompetence. The same bumbling incompetence Hillary showed on September 11th, 2012. 4 brave Americans couldn't be reached for comment on that point, Jamil. Or maybe you're referring to the bumbling incompetence Hillary demonstrated when she failed to separate her yoga emails from classified materials on that private server.
So now this is an attack on Hillary Clinton now? Like now you're you're attacking the most Republican fucking Democrat of all time now. So, and this makes you somehow intelligent because you're on the side of Republicans. So this is what I mean. You're so fucking stupid. It's like I don't even know how to cope right now.
Well, true.
She's just stomping on.
She does say something about the military further in the video that I definitely want you to respond to.
Oh God, go ahead.
Well, she's just responding to the whole thing.
Jamil, all of those characteristics you named don't describe the Republicans, but they perfectly define the Democrats. But just so I can catch your drift, let's listen to more of your mouth diarrhea.
I'm sorry.
Your mouth diarrhea.
Your mouth diarrhea.
And as far as the Republicans being liars, this is the same party that says they're the party of tax cuts when everyone in this room knows that they're not.
The fucking irony here of her saying that.
Well, tax cuts, but tax cuts for the rich. Well,
Exactly.
tax breaks.
Yep.
World policeman. All 3 of those ideas have proven to be as crappy as anything Trump has been selling us.
No, always nice when a Democrat outlines our platform. Number 1, unchecked corporate greed. No, Jamil, that's called the free market.
Wait, stop. I'm sorry. Is Hillary Clinton not like embezzling fucking millions of dollars from Wall Street right now?
Yeah, this is so fucking retarded.
Benghazi. I mean, I don't mean to beat a dead fucking horse, but clearly, she does not have democratic fucking personalities, man. I'm sorry. Just because you're on this one side of idea of fucking politics, you know, fuck it. I'm brain dead at this point. Fuck it. Go for it.
Man.
Talk about corporate greed. Ask Hillary. She'll tell you all about it for a cool 200K. But on to point number 2, small government. Yeah, dude, you got us there. We tend to believe small business owners, families, and the American people at large do better with less red tape and bureaucracy. Crazy.
No.
They do. They fucking do, you stupid fucking cunt. They do.
Yeah.
People do way more better without fucking dealing with bosses. Dealing with the fucking stress of having to. What kind of suit are you wearing? What does your fucking hair look like? What does your fucking face look like? Are you shaved? Are you? Yes, people do way more better. We don't have to worry about the stress of fucking the workforce.
I gotta split you guys. It was good talking to y'all.
All right, see you next time. Okay, sure. This is the part I was talking about. Was about to come up next.
Bullshit.
Right? Especially considering how well Obamacare is working out. Let's go to 3 on Jamil's list. Republicans see America as the world's policeman. Listen here, buddy. You wouldn't be able to stand there in your ugly sweater and preach your BS to us if it weren't for the men and women that fight for your right to be an indulgent, condescending idiot. So back the hell up. You don't stand behind them. Feel free to stand in front of them.
What an ignorant bitch.
So the military doesn't defend the freedom to have you say what the fuck you're saying? Like, it's a double-edged sword. You know, this is why it's so fucking stupid. Like first and foremost, this is a Hillary Clinton because she's using like the same tactics in order to like make herself look good, in order to like suit her own argument to try to attack someone on maybe the fucking Jamal's points were in, you know, class A, but what the fuck is he really saying that's getting you all wild up here with this all fucking fake WWE anger you got going on here? Like, that's what I'm talking about. It's not fake. Yeah, it's not real. It's just like, I'm on a Republican show, so therefore I have to be Republican and attack Democrats at all costs. And it's like, yeah, I get that. There are some Democrats who probably need attacking, like a Hillary Clinton, but you also got a ton of Republicans who are just in the same fucking nutty basket as the Democrats. This party is a two-winged bird that's shitting on the American window. Okay, that's basically what it is. It's two wings of the same goddamn bird.
Yeah. Sorry, real quick, and to what you said about the word policeman, yeah, because Americans are tired of our government using our military as a fucking plaything. We're tired of getting involved in conflict that do not fucking concern us. The Syrian civil war does not concern us. Even ISIS does not concern us. They are not our problem.
Yeah, ISIS, hold on. Are you saying that we have no obligation to fight ISIS?
To some obligation, yes, but I think after we get it under control, we should let Iran and the other Middle East countries handle it.
Well, of course, but it's not under control. That's
ISIS.
Wait, what?
It's not under control, though.
I said when we get it under control, then we should let the other Middle Eastern countries handle it.
Well, that's actually sort of the. I think that's the strategy we're trying to play now. We have a few special op units there, but it's most of the coalition. Yeah, it's mostly from the Arab countries. And it's mostly
it's mostly drones just bombing the shell of them. Yeah, that's a great idea.
ISIS is a problem, but there'll be a bigger problem if their ideology is this. Like how sometimes in this country we can even barely talk about this terror of this group without, oh my God, you're offending these people. And it's like, if that continues, if that dominates freedom of speech, then yeah, I think ISIS will be a very humongous problem.
Yes.
We got a new guy in the room. Evolution False, how are you?
Fine. Yeah, I was listening earlier. I had a question for True. You seem to have some problems with the biblical narrative regarding the flood. You were saying that inbreeding would have occurred?
What? Why are we talking about this?
I heard you talking about it earlier.
I know, but we're on like something else.
Yeah. Hold on. To atheists.
But to answer your question, more than likely, there are people on the planet then yeah, they're more than likely going to be inbreeding.
Okay.
Are you basing that on personal? Are you basing that on current observations of near relatives marrying?
But hold on. Before we go down that path, atheist and the perv. Who called it that would go from religion to politics?
What? But to be fair, you said right after.
That was like ages ago.
I know exactly.
And God damn it, I'm hearing fucking echo.
Yeah, who's echoing?
I don't know.
Evolution
False is echoing.
It's not me. I have my headphones in. So
Here, let me mute real quick. See if it's me. Hold up.
Okay, so he's saying you're asking a question about mute your mic because your fucking echo is terrible. Or using earphones or
Stop
something.
muting, not me.
I know it's.
Yes, I thought it was you.
The evolution guy. You're asking me about.
I'm using a headset.
All right, well, cool. You're asking me about personal. This isn't personal because this is what is in the Bible. This is in the Bible. So okay, yeah, you do have to mute your mic. You're fucking something. Your echo or whatever. There you go. Thanks. In the Bible, it states that we go from 2 to 4 people, and then all of a sudden we have millions of people who begot this person, who begot this person. So it's not. I don't have any personal. It's just that's what the fuck it is. I don't know how else to look at it other than there has to be some kind of incest going on in some shape, form, or fashion if we did it that way, which I don't think that's how it happened based on how, I don't know, environment and adapting to one's environment works. I don't think that we'd be able to survive.
Well,
not incesting like that.
Well, what would be the problem if after the flood, some of Noah's cousins married and progenerated? Why would that be a problem in your
That would be half of your problems. That would literally be half of your. Like, I wouldn't even be worried about incesting at that point. I'll be worrying about the more or less the overall environment and the condition of the environment, and wondering how things are even able to survive. Another point that I'd like to make. Yeah, exactly. Like, how the hell are they going to eat?
You can't eat the animals. You can't eat the animals.
Exactly.
There's only 2 of them left.
You can't eat the plants because the plants more than likely, more than likely they're going to be dead, and if they're not dead, they're going to be poisonous to defend against. Whatever.
I mean, you might be able to see creatures.
Well, I was just curious about what I heard earlier. You said that there would be some type of a problem with the interbreeding, and it seemed that you were referencing a problem with genetics. What were you referring to?
You would have a genetic bottleneck.
Was that your point, True?
Okay, 4 white motherfuckers didn't give birth to the world, nor did 4 black motherfuckers. So.
Well, how do you know that? How do you know that?
Are we really going there?
Well, if someone makes a claim, I'd like to know how they arrived at that.
Okay. All right. Fine. First and foremost, you can't have fucking family members, okay, spreading this fucking. Okay, what's going to inevitably happen? Okay, have you seen American South? Any of that? Like, have you seen the deformities that happens with fucking families inbreeding? More than likely,
I'm quite familiar with that.
More than likely, they're not gonna fucking replicate properly. And what's going to happen more or less is inbreeding is going to cause deformities. These deformities are more than likely not going to be able to continue the human species for much longer. It doesn't matter what fucking 4 family members you start off with. They're not going to be able to continue on, breeding for much longer. It's going to cause more and less mutations, and that's not what's happening with the human species. If anything,
okay. My question for you is.
Hold on a second.
You've been talking quite a while.
I know, but I'm not fucking done explaining. So let me explain this, then I'll let you have the floor. All right? More than likely, we didn't come from 4 people. We came from more or less another species that formed a chromosome with another species which formed us, in which case those 2 species were already reproducing at such a rate that we are reproducing today. So I yield the floor to you now. You may ask your question.
Are you familiar with the concept of genetic entropy?
Oh, God.
Do you know how that relates to the gene pool?
I honestly don't care because what the fuck point are you trying to get to?
Well, genetic entropy is the idea that as time moves on, generation after generation, small mutations creep into the gene pool. So
isn't that what I just got through saying, though?
No, I'm not done yet. Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah, you did take it to.
Okay, so when you have earlier generations from a biblical model of creation, the original gene pool from Adam and Eve and his descendants, and even to Noah and his sons, their gene pool would have been in a more pristine state and had not been subject.
How do you know that? Just like you asked me that bullshit earlier. How do you know that?
Sure, I can know that because when God got done creating, He pronounced everything was good.
And you're still basing it off the no. Wait, stop.
No, I'm not doing this multiple people thing.
I know. That's why I wanted to be
between me. So you're asking me what my position is.
No, you jumped. No. Stop with your bullshit. You jumped down my neck.
Why are you being rude to me?
I'm not being rude to you. I'm very low tolerance to bullshit these days. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Would you like me to talk to you that way?
I don't give a fuck how you talk to me. This is a free country.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead.
You're not making any fucking point.
Well, actually, I am. I'm making a point. What I'm saying is, in the biblical model of creation, biologically speaking, everything
that is
was
so fucking stupid.
Okay, good. Well, let me ask you this.
When did we go from living for 900 years to living for only 68 years on average for dudes? How the fuck did we go from there? Help me out there.
Okay. Do you think that the God of the Bible in creation, being that He is omnipotent, would have any problem in designing a world where people live for a long period of time, and then when atmospheric conditions change due to a judgment, people's lifespans would be reduced?
This is the problem with all this horse shit.
I think that's a legitimate question.
Why would an all-powerful, almighty God even have to deal with these concepts?
Okay, well, you didn't answer my question. The question was, why would it be a problem for an omnipotent God to create biological species to live for a long period of time, and then when environmental conditions changed, that the lifespan was drastically reduced according to His plan?
Why would God sabotage His own plan?
Well, I'm trying to get my question out. Okay. Now, I'll be glad to answer any of your questions that you put to me. Why? What I'm asking you is, you're questioning.
I just asked.
Okay, can I get my statement out, please?
No, because it's so fucking stupid. Just why would He sabotage His own fucking plan like that? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Well, can I get my
question? I want my creation to live for 900 years. Snap my fingers. No, I don't. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Okay. So, why would that be a problem for an all-powerful God to create biological organisms to live for a long period of time? Why would that be a problem?
The Bible proves God isn't all-powerful.
Okay. Well,
why would he even need to drown the fucking planet? Like what? Oh my God, these people are fucking each other, trying to destroy this city with nukes. It doesn't make any sense.
True. You objected to the very concept of people living for very long periods of time.
I don't object to shit. This is what's in your Bible. This is what's in your fucking Bible. I'm not pulling any of this out of my ass. This is what's in your fucking Bible. Anything that we're talking about right now in terms of what God is doing is I'm pulling this shit from the Bible. This is what your fucking Bible says. Your fucking God, quote unquote, he fucking intervenes all the fucking time. Job. What was the fucking whole point of Job? To make a deal with the devil? Oh yeah, look at Job. Job is perfect in every single fucking way. You can't fuck with Job in any... No. And then you start fucking with the guy for fucking decades on end. Hey, Joel, I'm just gonna start fucking putting balls all over you. Good luck, motherfucker.
Okay, so in order to criticize the God of the Bible, you have to hypothetically assume that he exists. So if you're going to judge, good. So
you know
what?
It's based off the fucking Bible. Are you fucking stupid? I'm not like when I base Superman's powers, I'm basing it off of fucking comic book theory. It's not real.
Okay, Okay, true. Could you tell me, are you in a position? All right, are you in a position, given your worldview, when you evaluate the Bible, to determine what the actual nature of reality is?
Oh God.
No one could determine the nature of fucking reality if we're all basing it only on our five senses. We could be in the Matrix for all we know. We could be in a computer simulation.
Then
we
how
don't
can
necessarily know. And another thing, in order to top that point, I'm not saying that there isn't a God, but with most atheists and agnostics, based off of the Bible, based off of this bullshit religion, dude, that's where the doubt's coming from. I'm not saying that there isn't a God who created all this shit. The problem is his theory in which you say he created this shit. I would say that this God is more or less like a scientist who understands physics beyond our comprehension. So I'm not saying that there might not be a God out there, but based on religion, based on this fucking antiquated horseshit argument you're trying to form based off the Bible, it's not working, and that's why I'm tuning you out, dude. I don't mean to be mean to you. I don't mean to be rude to you. Well, kind of. But I don't mean to be like super mean to you about this. It's just the fact that, dude, I've heard this shit all before. Okay? It's dumb. It's fucking stupid. Go ahead. I yield the floor to you.
Okay, so is your worldview and your methods of critiquing the biblical worldview fair game for examination, just as you examine the Christian worldview?
How about this? I've been a Christian for 25 years. Okay, most atheists and most people who don't believe in this shit anymore were at one point in time involved in religion. So what other world view are we supposed to get this from other than our own? Yes, more than likely, when I come across another atheist or agnostic person and we start talking about this, we're going to have a lot of different theories about what happened or what's happening in this book. But see, here's the thing. With two Christians, they don't know how to acknowledge that same thing. So when they read the same verse in the Bible, they'll give you entirely two different answers, but everybody pretends like nothing fucking happened. Oh, this is perfectly okay. But it's like you Christians have this set mindset that you have to think like this, or you're not a Christian, or you're not a part of this. And that's a lot of tribal groups in this world. Go ahead.
Okay, so what my question for you is, nobody is neutral when we come to these issues. We all come to the table with presuppositions. I do, and you do as well. Now, what, in your view, would enable you to rationally critique the Bible?
Okay, you're trying.
You know what? I didn't interrupt you the whole time.
I don't give a fuck because this was exactly what you're doing.
I let you speak for a long time. You're interrupting me.
The same fucking thing that you asked 3 times.
You are interrupting me.
And what you're trying to do is you're trying to insinuate that I somehow have some sort of fucking authority over my world view.
I'm asking you a question.
And I'm answering your fucking question.
Okay, well, you're talking over me.
Fucking stupid. I don't give a shit because it's dumb.
Okay.
It's fucking
are you afraid to actually intelligently discuss this? Then why are you getting angry? Why are you getting so angry?
Ask it to someone else.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Because true. Never mind the other 8 people in this fucking hangout. It's what you said true. True. What you said bothered me. I don't give a fuck what bothers you.
No, I didn't say it bothered me. I was asking you a question.
You're talking about my worldview, and you're trying to gear it as in my authority. I don't have any authority based on my worldview. You think what you fucking like. We all talk. If Atheist Ranger says...
Am I going to get a chance to speak?
No, fuck you. If Atheist Ranger says something...
Is that how you skeptics play the game?
Sure.
Is your position intellectually superior?
If that's what you want to go back and tell the Christians, go back and tell the Christians, go back and tell them that. That's not the reason why I'm cutting you off. The reason why I'm cutting you off is because you're just pure out fucking stupid. You're not making any sense.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Ask someone else then.
Is your position actually intellectually superior?
You've asked this question 4 fucking times already. No!
Asked and answered, Darwin's. Asked and answered.
Thank you.
Was that Darwin's? Was that Darwin's?
Yeah, that was
Yes, that was
Holy
Darwin.
fucking shit! That was fucking. God damn it! Why didn't someone tell me?
That was the same clown that was in my.
I was saying that in the side chat there that this is DD.
Yeah, so was.
You should have spelled it out. Holy fuck! I probably would have been able to like plan better or something, or get myself ready, or strap in or something. Fuck, that was stupid.
Please tell me it's not him again.
No, that's a different guy. But he has multiple accounts.
Hello, Gary Votes. How are you?
Did you see this? That was 4 fucking times he asked me the same fucking questions. I'm like, dude, no, it's my point of view. If that's what you want to hear, it's my point of view.
And by the way, for those who are curious of what other accounts he has, that was one of them, Evolution Falls, Darwin's Deity, then he has the...
let me write these down.
Yeah, I better write these down too.
Dawkins, Duncan Dawkins, Darwin's Deity, Evolution False, and George something.
Just write them in the chat.
There's two more. There's two more.
I can't do that again. I cannot fucking do that again.
Stephen J. Fould is another one. Stephen J. Fould and...
Yeah, the repeating himself, that's his little MO.
Atheist, is that why you were laughing over there in the corner because you knew who the fuck this was?
Yeah.
So you just...
to be fair, I didn't know what Anarchist told me.
Yeah, and I was wondering why.
Wait, you guys didn't know?
No, I had no fucking idea.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
I finally picked up on it after the 4th fucking time he asked me the same stupid question.
Damn.
You should have asked him.
I was
keep
really
asking him
hoping...
questions back, and he'll just whine like a bitch and run away. Anyways.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that somebody was just gonna kick him out at the beginning, because although it was entertaining nonetheless, got my popcorn with me.
Yeah, I got my popcorn too. Like I kid you, I didn't know it was him until Christian Anarchist told me in the side chat.
Oh God, I'm glad everyone was fucking enjoying that. I'm glad you grabbed your goddamn popcorn. Now I got to go to goddamn psychiatric evaluation. Thank you.
I'm very sorry. That was my fault. I'm very sorry, True.
True. If you need to talk to somebody, I will be here. And hopefully
his cock will be open and willing.
Hopefully, if the demon isn't doing anything to me.
It was like this. This is what it was like. It was like, don't get me wrong. The guy is smart, but he uses. He's not smart at all. Okay, he has a very elaborate vocabulary.
Let's go with that.
Okay. I'll run with that. He has a very elaborate vocabulary. All right, that's very convincing at first, but then when you sit there and listen, it's like, no.
He's using words.
And it gets worse progressively. It's like you're the frog in the fucking hot water, and you don't know it's hot, but like over time it's boiling and boiling, and it gets hot, and then you die. Mm-hmm. That's how people go crazy dealing with fuckers like that. I will never deal with that again. You guys have to. No, I'm muting.
If you guys don't let him go on a rambling tangent for about 30 minutes, he'll quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he always
the truth of it.
And here's the interesting thing: like he tries to direct what the conversation is going to be. I tried to talk to him once, and he will either ignore the questions or answer a question with a question of his own direction, or
answer a question that wasn't asked.
Or, for example, he'll ask a question, and I'll try to answer. I'm like, okay, there's this. It's like, okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Or who's even worse, and derail the entire fucking conversation.
Yeah, so...
Like, it was going somewhere interesting, and then he comes and I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go.
Yeah. I mean, this guy, I've had an encounter to meet, and he was dishonest the first time I got to meet him, and it was through Johnny KCJ that I got to meet him. So, thank you, Johnny, for...
Yes, thank you, Johnny, you fucking bastard.
So he was on Logic Church the first time I've ever, and he just kept fucking with Logic, like just kept on, and it's like he wouldn't stop, and it's like, Jesus, what the fuck do you want him to say? And it was almost like that's what he wanted from me, like he wanted me to say something in regards to his little fucking world or something.
Well, he asks you leading questions because he has a script prepared. and if you don't give him the answer he wants, he will either throw a temper tantrum, or he'll just repeat the question.
Well, you fucked with
It's really fun just to like. It's been fun for me because like I just think of weird philosophical views to play like a fictionalist role and just adopt that for talking with him.
I'm sorry, but you fucked with the wrong guy. But next time, I'm not doing that. That's fucking nuts. That guy's crazy.
Is that why you joined Gary? Were you going to ask him about the Ravens this time?
Could I just say something on a more lighter note, since we've already been stressed out?
Okay.
Okay. That picture I mentioned earlier, this is that lesbian couple.
Oh, I see that.
Yes. This
Thank
is Perpetua and Felicity. Both saints and martyrs as well, but that picture unfortunately is not too accurate of their location since these were saints, martyrs in Africa, so I'm going to pull up the more historically accurate, but I don't know, I don't think the picture would have been more fitting for the style that they were, since this is a, 15th or 16th century, something like that, picture,
Yeah.
but this is more likely what they probably would have looked like.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going like every time like homosexuality comes, like I'm going prepared for when I have encountered with Mac or Vekel and just like get all these homosexual saints and like bring this up to them.
Not to mention, there was actually gay marriage back then too. We have early church records in early churches of same-sex marriages being performed in early Orthodox churches.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to one of these collection places that has one of those historical records on file, preserved, and you can see that it's there.
All right, well,
They took the Jesus talk on the Sermon on the Mount very literally, that every person was equal, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
irrespective of
weird.
anything.
I mean, it's kind of weird though. I mean, I kind of look like a fat Jesus, so.
Well, gentlemen, I bid you guys a fair night. I had fun until that fucking evolution fuckhead came in. But,
you can blame me for that. I'm sorry.
No. Darwin's deity. If you're watching, eat a dick, motherfucker. Shit. All right, guys, take it easy.
See you, Drew. Have a good one.
More hated than G-Man.
Have you seen G-Man's interactions with Darwin Steedy?
You are racist.
They're a sight to behold. Let's put it that way.
Mike J, how are you?
Mike J.
Okay, how are you?
Good.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make room for another one of you people. Anyways, so
Are you going to the Calvinist hangout?
no, I gotta go to bed, man. I gotta get ready for my day, do some Bible study, read some early church father material, pray for like a whole hour, and then get ready for my debate with my opponent. So.
Well, that sounds gay. So you have fun.
Well, of course it would sound gay. It would
What's your debate
came
on?
along with me.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
What's your debate on Christianity?
I might.
The debate is on the biblical flood. Was it global or local? I will be taking the local position.
Neither.
Wait, no, that is your position.
No, that's the right position.
Oh yeah, you posted that video from Dave's ass. What did you think about it?
Anyways, well, thanks for having me on.
Do you know who I really miss? I miss the Stalinist Brony. Where did he go? I miss the Stalinist Brony.
Well, I don't know where he is. I didn't invite him. Oh, Brother John. Nice to see you drop in.
What's up, Ranger? I guess I missed the clusterfuck. I saw Darwin was in here.
Oh, fuck yes. That was fun. Oh, damn.
He left quickly.
I got two new people in here, Gary and John. How are you?
Oh, fine are you? Atheist Ranger?
Good. Oh, okay. Mike J left.
Yep, somebody left.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Doing all right, man. How are you?
Good. Well, what you been up to, Brother John?
Oh, we had a good hangout earlier, 420, Friday free for all, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What y'all talk about in there?
Oh God, we're talking about different things. Let's see off the top of my head. I remember there's a quote unquote Satanist running in California for some, I think, Senate seat.
Oh, nice.
We talked about some drama.
Oh, what was I about to say? Oh, Doctor. About what I said earlier, I think that you and Wolf did a good job when it came to Antonio.
We didn't. I was actually trying to. My goal of going in there was to try and actually explain to him that basically clear up some misconceptions that he has on life pro-choice arguments. And he apparently doesn't know what an argument is. He doesn't know what bodily rights are. He doesn't know what next of kin means, or how it's applied, or why we have next of kin in law. In the first hangout he did on abortion, he thought that if you were pro-choice, that meant you were pro-rape.
Are you talking about Antonio?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he thinks
He doesn't
a
understand.
zygote is a human.
Well, I tried bringing that up too. Like, okay, I don't think that a zygote, a fertilized egg, is a person. It is human. It is life, but in a global sense, it isn't living.
Yeah,
it's a
mean,
human
yeah,
zygote.
I mean, it
but
doesn't have. Sorry. I mean, it doesn't breathe yet, which is like one of the, things that it makes the definition of a living creature.
He doesn't have a brain either.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually fairly topical for me. I wanted to go into there and actually discuss this stuff because around where I live, we have a bunch of pro-life people going around like the city halls, hanging up fetus flags.
Oh my god.
Well, I think the only problem I've had with Antonio, I think he did one hangout about the LGBT community, and he thinks that he is one of the Christians. He is a Christian who thinks that being gay is a choice.
Yeah, no, he thinks that, and I brought that up to him before in other hangouts, and I was like, if it is a choice, so what? Are you saying that if this is a sin, it's unequal to any sin that you've committed? And he said, yeah, and then I bring up the Bible passages where Jesus says that if you break any, the least of the laws, you've broken them all in God's eyes. The whole point of that is everyone is supposed to be equal in God's eyes.
Well, not only that, when it came to the topic of obviously, there are species that have been observed to engage in homosexuality. I kid you not, he said that there's some species of animals that eat their own young. Does that mean that humans have to eat their own young? I'm like, no. That's what's natural for some species is natural for others.
Well, no, it's still natural. It's just that doesn't mean it's right or it's typical behavior of that species.
And that's what I said. I said what's natural for some species isn't natural for others. Pretty much.
Yeah, he just doesn't. He is incredibly slow.
Yeah.
And a bit of an ordeal to speak to. But of course, if you've watched True Empiricism's latest hangout, we're atheists, so we just agree with one another 100% of the time.
Oh, don't fucking talk to me about that idiot. I don't even know science.
Antonio said that all these atheists, we all just pat one another on the back, and we all agree with one another 100% of the time. It's like, really? Because I get a shit ton of flack over morality from atheists.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that we have in common as atheists is we don't believe in the supernatural and shit. Apart from that, it's balls to the floor.
Well, no, we don't even have that in common because there are plenty of atheists who believe in the supernatural.
No, sure, yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Fucking
one of them.
New Age. hippie cunt.
But you better watch it when you deal with true empiricism. You're dealing with a real scholar there.
Yeah.
A true biologist,
wait.
an expert in his field.
Isn't he the guy that said that DNA dissolves in water?
Degrades.
Well, no, it degrades. Yeah.
Oh, degrades in water.
And then he said that degrade and dissolve are synonymous in chemistry, and everyone went, no.
Yep.
It's like, I am an idiot when it comes to chemistry. I took grade.
Then he thinks...
I stopped chemistry at grade 11, and I fucking know the difference between that. I explained to him that if it degraded in water, none of us would be alive today.
Yep.
And
There's so many tests you couldn't do. There's so many DNA tests you couldn't do. And he thinks that salt protects DNA from water, but it's used to get DNA out of solution. And so I was just like, empiricism, what the fuck?
That's what you get when you deal with a Barnes & Noble education.
Well, he thinks that he did so well in chemistry that he that God told him not to do it anymore and to pursue his goals elsewhere. If God did that, God's a dick, because you could make quite a bit of money doing chemistry work.
Well, those are pretty humble goals to be the assistant manager at McDonald's.
Yep. So true. That's his real calling in life.
Oh,
I am Jesus, and I command thee to work at McDonald's and flip burgers.
I know someone even worse. I think Neff right now is having a hangout.
Oh my God.
He's always having
that man. Yeah, that fuck's sake. I love it so hard when he quotes people, and it's like those people that their own research actually supports evolution, like Niles Eldridge or who else?
Schweitzer is his favorite one right now.
Who?
Mary Schweitzer. The woman who's a popular quote mine of creationists for finding a soft tissue in fossils.
Oh, that one. Oh.
Yeah, that thing that's like 20 years old now.
That's pretty old.
Oh, MMA, I got a question for you, and this may sound like a stupid question.
No, you don't. What?
Do you actually study MMA?
Oh, yeah, I answered that in the side chat. No, I don't, but I've done different martial arts, and so technically I do fit under the acronym mixed martial artist, but I don't do the sport, no.
Well, I figured that, but what martial arts have you trained in, if you don't mind me asking?
Currently, I do Sistema.
What's that?
It's a Russian martial art.
Oh, okay.
Pretty different.
Yeah, the only Russian martial art I know is Sambo.
Sambo, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I heard about Sambo. Yeah.
But the only ones I've actually trained in is I did 2 years of Taekwondo, and I've taken a few Wing Chun lessons.
Nice. I did take KD for 11 years. I started when I was about 6, I think. So I've been doing that for a few years, and I gave up on that. There was a state where they kept going from. They had they had a belt system change, and to get to seventh cup, I think it is, where it's green belt, you had to be a certain age, and so they had to make up all these different fucking yellow belts to get to wait out until you became of age to keep going. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake! So I've got so many yellow belts. It's not funny. But
I myself, I did 8 years of Taekwondo, and I did about 2 years of Karate, and I did a little MMA training until I blew my knee out.
Damn.
Ooh.
Fuck, man, nice. In fact, I think recently where I live, there's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu place just opened up. I was thinking about checking that out when I get the money.
Mm.
I don't know how familiar you are with jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, well, I got a few of my mates to do different martial arts, and a guy called Ricky and Alan went into BJJ, and they became so fucking cocky about it, and we started fighting at camp as in mucking around, and they got schooled after about a few months. They think they could top someone who's been doing martial arts for like 11 years at that point, and I'm like, no, just don't. They just got so cocky.
I got a question about jiu-jitsu. I keep hearing that jiu-jitsu mainly deals with ground attack. Is that true?
It deals with a lot. BJJ does deal with a lot of groundwork, but with normal jiu-jitsu, it's a mix of things. It covers a good spectrum, but they mostly focus a fuck ton on like pressure points and shit. And for holds, they can have their value, but in practical application in the street, if you get into a fight, you're not going to be trying to find their pressure points and trying to go for them. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Another good person to talk to about that Atheist Ranger would be Scientist Sam. Have you ever heard of him?
I have. I've been a few hangouts with him. Why does he study it?
He competes in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, next time I see him, I'm going to ask him.
Yeah. Next time you run into him, ask him about it.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely have to remember. But I
think he did tell me about that once.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think he did.
Thank you for having me on, Atheist Ranger. I hope I'll be on the next one. Thank you for all of you for putting up with me, and love you all.
Hold on, before you go though.
Okay, go on.
See you later, buddy.
Me and you, I've got to have a chat about drones.
Yeah, go on then.
No, at a later date. With Star.
I mean, I can.
With Star.
Yeah, right.
We're waiting for that.
Oh, just as Patrick came on. Alright, so see you later. But yeah, we have to have that talk about drones.
No problem.
Definitely, man. Catch up.
Bye.
Hey, Patrick. Oh, I'm not sure if any of you heard at the beginning, Patrick. You may have to refresh.
I was saying a couple minutes ago you were full.
Yeah. Been a while since that happened.
That's what happens when Darwin's deity shows up. Everybody wants a piece.
Oh yeah. I don't think the Doctor and Quiet Atheist was here when I made this announcement, but this is the last thing that I'm doing because I am going on my little Mexico vacation on Monday. So.
Oh, right on. Well, I'm glad I was able to stop by, man.
Oh, no problem. And you know what? Sorry you didn't get to talk much.
I'm not worried about it, man. I told you I was going to come in, and I went and watched my movie finally that I was trying to go watch for the past fucking week, and I finally accomplished that, so I'm pretty happy.
Awesome. But yeah, I'm going to be gone for like 10 days, so there's not going to be any hangouts on my channel for like at least 2 weeks.
When you have a great time, man.
Yeah, I'm going with my sister.
That's unfortunate because I'm trying to put together a couple of hangouts I was going to invite you to during that time.
Oh, and
I'll see if I can postpone. I'll talk to the people if you want.
Okay, yeah, I would definitely love to, man. And Quiet
Atheist. They were the ones like, is it rational to believe in God, and whether or not there's an abortion hangout coming up right away with me and John Doe, and then we're going to open it up to everyone else to join in and put in their 2 bits if they want.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I know John Doe. Quiet Atheist. How was the what was it, Captain America: Civil War?
Yeah, I went and watched it finally. It was great. I was very impressed.
How was it?
It was really good. I was really amazed with the story. I mean, everything fell in quite nicely. I've been a big Marvel fan my whole life, man. So I was easily impressed with the movie. It exceeded my expectations. So.
Yeah, I think the last newest movie I watched was about Bruce Lee's master, Ip Man, and the only reason why I watched it was because Donnie Yen does a fight scene with Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was fucking awesome too.
It Ip Man was that Chinese propaganda film, wasn't it?
No, it was about he was he was a Wing Chun master who taught Bruce Lee.
Ip Man, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was made by the Chinese government.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's an awesome movie. I love it. There's actually a sequel to it if you didn't know that.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, and I think 3 just came out this month.
That might be something I might look into. It sounds interesting.
They're really, really well done. They're amazing movies.
Oh yeah, I think in fact the Mike Tyson scene I'm talking about I think is already on YouTube if you want to just check that out. But yeah, I think the movie on DVD came out this month.
Would any of you guys get in the ring with Mike Tyson if they paid you $5,000 to do it?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck no.
It would have to be. We have to be
That
like.
depends. Are there rules or no?
25,000, and they have to allow me to drop in a minute.
I might just confuse him with a math equation.
Yeah.
It depends. Actually, yeah, that's a good point, Patrick. It depends on how long I have to stay in.
1 round.
1 round?
1 round. No way.
I don't know. I'm pretty quick on my toes. I don't know.
I just want to, real quick, the doctor, you actually look like a person that could actually pull off being the next doctor. You got that face, man.
That's actually.
I can see you calling you the doctor.
No, that's actually funny because where I live, we have this company called Star Now, which is a non-profit organization for film students and people who want to sort of get their career in acting. And a couple of my friends are in film school, and they asked me if I could play a part in a fan fiction film that they're making based on Doctor Who, and I'm playing the Doctor's son.
Oh, wow. That is definitely...
Yeah. Nice.
You got a link.
Not a good role. I'm the villain in this.
You're the villain?
He chooses the name the Doctor after his father, they think. But no, he has a different view of what a doctor is who cures disease. And his idea is basically, because of one reference made in the first season of the reboot of Doctor Who, where the Time Lords used to be able to travel between the parallel universes, the Doctor's son tries to go back to basically prime Earth to destroy it and wipe out the entire universe.
Oh, wow.
Because it's the only free choice you could ever actually make.
Evil piece of shit, you.
Yep. The twist is that my son is the master.
Yeah, well, Einstein's the master? Well, when you do this...
My son is the master in that, and then basically, because we're time travelers, I drop him off on Gallifrey to live alongside my own father.
Wow.
Before my father kills me and becomes the War Doctor.
Well, you got to link me to this if and when you do it.
I've been begging them to let me upload it. It is terrible. It is fucking awful. Like Doctor Who gets a bad rap for special effects. This is literally like tinfoil on a string special effects.
Well, the first when I first started working with Doctor Who, a lot of those. The thing about the Doctor Who was that the special effects were literally rubber suits. Stupid ass so-called special effects, firecrackers and rubber suits. But the writing was good, so I ignored that, and that's what made Doctor Who this thing.
The thing is, the story is so great about it that it doesn't matter really what the special effects are.
Yeah.
But no, I posted earlier. You joined too late. Where it's been leaked they're already considering who the next Doctor Who is going to be, and it's going to be Robert Sheehan.
Robert Sheehan. Why does that name sound familiar?
Have you ever seen the Misfits?
Misfits.
5 juvenile delinquents get superpowers and it just fucks up their life.
No, I don't think I've seen it, but I must have heard of it.
Well, it's an awesome series, but he's incredibly vulgar.
Well, I don't care for this Scottish guy.
I like him, actually.
I'm not crazy about it. I mean, when I was getting into the Doctor Who thing, it was of course Shit.
Well,
Scarf guy.
Atheist Ranger, I'm gonna go take a shower real quick, and if you're still on, I'll get back on. But I appreciate you letting me in, man.
That was the fourth Doctor you're talking about, right?
What's that?
Oh, Trick, that's the fourth Doctor.
The fourth, is it? I think, yeah, the guy with the big long scarf.
Yeah, that's the fourth Doctor.
What's his name? What?
It's Todd something. I can't remember.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Shit, why can't I remember his name? Oh, God.
Oh, Doctor, just real quick. I will be back on the 25th, so if that's when I don't know when you're doing your hangouts.
But no, this most recent Doctor serves an actual purpose. That's why they chose Peter Capaldi specifically, because he played a character earlier on in the Doctor Who series. And he's there to close all of the plot holes.
Oh, Doctor, just real quick. I will be back on the 25th, so I mean I don't know when you're doing your hangouts, but I will be back on the 25th.
I can talk to the like there were some key people that I actually wanted to have in the hangout. You were one of them. Ocean was another.
I'm honored, really.
Yeah. Max hanging out, Fiona Robertson. So it's very hectic trying to like actually schedule a time and date where everyone could
make it,
be around and actually discuss it, because this all sparked from something out. What's his name? Outbound had a conversation with Steve McRae a while back where he was saying that it's just completely unreasonable and irrational in any and all circumstances to believe in a God. And Steve and I both went, no. Whether it's rational, whether it's reasonable is one thing, but it is entirely rational to believe in a God. And I loved that conversation because Steve is a theological non-cognitivist. And he was actually defending that it is rational to believe that a God exists. And I just love that irony.
Tom Baker.
Yes, that's the name of it.
Yes, he was the first and one of my favorites. Always one of my favorites. I have a habit of wearing a scarf, even though it's not nearly as long as Tom Baker's during the winter time. Yeah, it's a fashion statement, but I still don't like bow ties. But yeah, the newer Doctors before this Scottish guy, I like both of them. But this new Scottish guy, I didn't.
Matt Smith and Dave Tennant.
Yeah, Matt Smith and Dave Tennant. I liked them both. And
a lot of people don't like Peter Capaldi.
I love what they did with the music, and they expanded on the music.
A lot of people don't like Peter Capaldi, and they say like, oh, he should have been the first Doctor, the reboot Doctor, and maybe then they would have liked him more.
Guys, just real quick, to the 4 viewers who are watching this, the description is in the link below if you want to join. Go ahead.
We won't talk about Doctor Who if you join it. Bring something else up. But until then, we're going to talk about Doctor Who.
Exactly.
Peter Capaldi, which one was he?
He's the most recent Doctor, the Scottish one.
Right,
yeah.
The Scottish one. Okay.
I absolutely love him because
do you really? I find him undoctor-like. I don't like
his character.
I understand that the writing is about the absent-mindedness because of the regeneration going a little awry and.
Well, actually, it isn't. That's the very clever thing, because you have to pay very careful attention with Doctor Who, right? And I think it was about a year ago, I was in his hangout with Steve McRae, and Steve asked me specifically, because he brought this up too, he hates Peter Capaldi as the new Doctor. And he said, if he was a reboot, I would have liked him more, but he's the most recent one. And I explained to him the purpose of that Doctor, and then made a prediction, and 2 months later, everything that I predicted came true, because I knew where the writers were going with it. he was the doctor there to basically close all of the time loopholes and plot holes in the story that they had generated with Clara and the previous doctors.
Yeah.
And because of that, like, I understand why they chose him and why his character is that. And the first episode, because, like, he's so addled after the regeneration, that's nothing that really ever happened before. He wasn't delusional and behaving in this non-lucid manner that most recent seasons he was. And that's because, of course, you know, he's only supposed to have 12 regenerations, and he was given an extra one. But
Right.
he's wandering around asking, like, where did the faces come from? Where did the faces? Why do I have this face? And that was actually a callback to, like, 3 seasons before, where he saved Peter Capaldi was the head of the house in Pompeii, and Dave Tennant, as the doctor, saved that man, so it tells you where he gets the faces from. The faces that the doctor chooses are people he saves.
Right.
And everything else
still,
was
I mean,
just
as
closing
far
it
as
up.
the story writing and stuff like that,
His personality, people detest.
I don't hate the guy, you know. And I think there was some.
He's a great
I
actor,
think there was
but
some
as a
good episodes, but maybe it was the religious aspect of some of the episodes that turned me off. You know, because you know I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch of an atheist. You know.
Yeah.
But
Peter Capaldi, you think is the religious doctor when they had an episode where they literally were trading with
not him
Satan?
himself, but the writing is got this religious aspect to it. You know, the storyline, whoever the writers are writing this somewhat questionable. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. I'm just not crazy about this guy. I do like some of the first Doctors. There was a couple of guys. There was one guy who actually does reading on audiobooks of the Doctor Who. Tom Baker.
I have those.
Yeah, Tom Baker even did a couple of audiobooks. I got a couple of those. But
I even have some of the lost episodes, actually.
I got which one is it? What are the 2 first names of the first 2 Doctors?
The actors, I have no idea. I was not alive when this show aired originally.
Yeah, dude, I was.
But only because where I lived, it happened to be airing on TV when we had 2 channels, so I saw it and became entranced with it.
I'm gonna sit here and kill myself if I can't find it.
Oh no.
Where I have some of
So Ranger, why are you heading to Mexico?
First Doctor Who's and
it's a cruise.
Actually a reader.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going.
Any special occasion or?
Not really, but you know, my sister called me up one day and said, "Hey, you want to go on a cruise?" I said, "Sure, why not? You only live once, right?"
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but nobody fucks on a cruise.
Yeah. Well, I gotta go for
butt
that.
cream.
No, you know what? I'll save it for the hangout.
Patrick, just real quick. Cream, can you speak?
I'm sorry. You asking me something?
We're asking butt cream to speak.
Yeah, apparently we have a new guy in the room.
Oh, butt cream, yeah.
Definitely not Brett Keenan. He's definitely a fan of Scholar Fiction.
Yeah, it's a Brett Cream.
Okay, just
your mom's cool.
I'm gonna go get myself a couple pieces of ice.
He doesn't have a mic. Okay. And MMA artist is joined again.
With the Mickey Mouse avatar.
That's MMA artist.
Yeah. Why on earth did you change your avatar?
Yeah, fuck, I don't know. Just decided to give it a change.
Like, I changed mine. Mine alternates between, like, the TARDIS and Dr. Boom. But that's just weird seeing that from you.
I know. I just find it fun. I don't know what it is. I shared it on my Instagram, and I don't know. It's just funny. I like it. The original photo actually has a dead body at their feet, and so I just I just got such a morbid. I just got such a morbid sense of humor.
Oh, my sense of humor is far worse than yours. Trust me.
I'll doubt that so much.
Oh, I'm actually not allowed. I got banned from Yuck Yucks, which is like this big comedy show in Canada, and I think it goes into the States. I don't know. I was told I'm not allowed to ever perform at any of their events ever again because my humor was too dark.
Damn.
Nice.
Like, I was telling jokes about. It was pretty dark. Like I was telling jokes about missing kids and just like I don't know if you know who Madeline McKay is, right?
No, because I do.
Madeline McKay was a girl who I would think 15 years ago. Her parents were vacationing in Portugal, I think. And they left their 2-year-old daughter in the hotel room while they went down to the bar, and then she went missing. And I pointed out that it's kind of ironic that Maddie is an anagram for I'm dead.
Wow. Damn.
And people went, oh, fuck. Like, and the worst part is that wasn't what the line was. Like, I've told some rank jokes, but you tell a joke about Princess Diana?
Yeah, people lose their shit.
Yeah, especially in Canada. God forbid.
Oh, yeah.
And the joke was pretty civil. It was like, oh, we think Princess Diana was so great because she shook hands with a few AIDS victims. Freddie Mercury used to fuck them.
May he rest in peace.
I love Freddie Mercury.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they didn't appreciate that. It wasn't because, Freddie Mercury dies of AIDS. No, it was because, how dare you say that about Diana?
God damn.
Do you really want me to point out that her memorial is shaped like a racetrack?
It is.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
It is? I had no idea. Why is it shaped like a racetrack?
It is. I don't know why. They just designed it that way. It's a fountain, right?
Oh.
So it just the water just flows around in this continuous circle. But I pointed out that it's ironic that it's shaped like a racetrack. That seems rather insensitive.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Damn.
And it's horrible too because if I'm in a room with Rev News or something and the UK comes up, he will deliberately ask me questions about the Queen. Because it is a compulsion at this point for me where I have to refer to her as Her Majesty. I can't refer to her in any other way. And he just gets a kick out of that for some reason.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, I have met the Queen, actually. I met her when I was 14. She came to Regina, which is a wonderful name for a city. The joke is that it's a city that rhymes with fun. But, and I got to actually shake the Queen's hand. And that was a big moment for me. Yeah, they had all of the cadets come out throughout all of Saskatchewan. Whenever the Queen...
fucking cadets.
Yeah. The cadets, the reserves, and any military base, we all show up. And we all basically stand in line. Yep, God save the Queen. I know I know that anthem by heart. And my family is pretty loyalist, so that was something that was pretty instilled into me. And it really is just a compulsion, even though I will say that the Queen is really just an overpaid and overglorified mascot.
Yeah, it's so true. But
the only thing that I think she ever had any she does have actual power, though. I think you're in Australia, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't you guys had a locked government at one point a couple of years back, didn't you? The actual you had a government shutdown. Yeah, and then the Governor General actually dissolved government on the Queen's order. Because the politicians.
I've got the details of that. I think it was not when I was too young. I mean, like I'm 21 now, so it was back when I was.
You're 21?
Yeah, but when I was.
Fuck, you're younger than I am.
Eh?
You're a youngling.
Fucking I can't.
You're all younger than I am.
Cramps.
Normally I'm like the youngest person in the room.
No, whenever I am, it's me by default. There is younger though. Surprisingly, it's like a few guys are like 16 or some shit. You're like, you fucking sound old.
The only like 16-year-old I've spoken to, he was like arguing for racial segregation.
Oh wow.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And I had a wonderful question for him, like, where do I go? And he couldn't answer that.
Wow. But the thing with the so at that time period, it's probably about 17, 18, and I wasn't all that too much in politics at the time, so I didn't really pick up on the details of it, but I think that's what happened. But I mean, she can declare war like that, and the UK and the Commonwealth have to fucking do it.
Yep. Well, the first regiments have to do it. The other divisions, I don't think, have to respond to the Queen's orders. Because the Governor General is head of the first division of the Canadian military here. I don't know if it's the same in Australia or not.
Yeah, it'd probably be something similar. I wouldn't have a clue about the division
She said in
specifically.
the most Australian way imaginable. I don't know. It's going fine as it is. If there's a problem, we'll check.
Yeah, that's the case. We're like so fucking laid back here.
I love Australia.
It is fucking good. Just trying to think though. I think she has certain powers that she can get the entire Commonwealth on. I don't think it's only some military units, but
she can
like the government. Yeah, like each Governor General.
As far as political power goes, the Governor Generals are just the Queen's representatives in their respective countries. So any power they have has been granted to them by Her Majesty. And,
so pretty much they can boss around the Prime Ministers.
Well, if they absolutely need to, they could
of course.
Fire all of the politicians and call an election. And I think that's what happened to you guys.
No, that's just the fucking political. That's just our party. They keep fucking kicking each other out and replacing each other. It's like we've already gone through.
I think there was an instance in Australia because it was news to us here, and like Canadians were shocked and chagrined by it because the Governor General actually invoked the Queen's power to dissolve Parliament and call an election because you guys had shut down the government.
I can't remember the exact details of that event.
It was a long time ago. It may have even been before I was born, but it's been talked about. I remember hearing about it since I was like 10
there was
years
something
old.
recent that happened, and I forgot exactly what it was. It wasn't a government shutdown or anything, but I think. Fuck, hold on. No, we voted. The votes came to a tie, I think, with a Prime Minister election. I think that's what it was a few years ago. But that event you're talking about, I can't recall. It probably was, before I was born as well. So, but
Oh shit, that was way before I was born. I just looked it up. It was in 1975.
Oh well, fuck that, yeah. Fucking.
It's like I remember hearing people like talking about that since I was like 10 years old, like every year. It was a huge deal.
Oh,
but shit sticks around here for a while.
You guys get nothing.
I'm in Flatland right now, eh? So
yeah.
Like if you ask a farmer like what was the weather 30 years ago on Tuesday in February, they'll be able to fucking tell you.
Exactly. This is so dull. No, but fucking Canada's a beautiful place.
It's God's waiting room.
Yeah. But
People don't get that joke. It's just Saskatchewan is just old people waiting to die.
Such an aged population.
Well, it's true because all the young people moved to Alberta.
Don't start talking about old people waiting to die around me, please.
I don't know. I'm actually having to deal with that. My grandma called me up to come out to plan her funeral for her. Like, for fuck's sakes.
Damn.
You're not gonna die yet.
Yeah, mine's still kicking. My grandmother.
Well, my grandparents are fucking old. Like, my grandpa is 93, and he just reshingled his roof.
Oh. Yeah, mine's around the same age, and she's got all sorts of problems, but she's still kicking. Fucking trooper.
Well, my grandma does have issues. Like, it literally has been for like the last 5 years now. She's been just waiting to die, and the rest of us are like, she could go at any day now. So it's a weird sort of like waiting period. We're like, are you going to fucking die or not?
Yeah.
My family handles death incredibly well. We'll just put it that way. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, she thinks she's going off to heaven to be with like all of my dead relatives, and the rest of us just accept that she's old. This is an inevitability, and there's no point fretting about something that's inevitable. We accept it and move on with our lives.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
Granted, everyone in my family is an annihilationist. Like, if we were given the option of heaven, we would say, fuck no.
When it came to an afterlife, I would say fuck no.
Yep. That's always been my answer. Like, the whole reason that life has any meaning is the fact that it will end. If it goes on forever, then our life just becomes the waiting room before the real life takes off.
Well, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. I gotta go to work. Well, not early, but yeah, I gotta go to work at like noon.
Alright. Catch you later then.
Yep. Well, before I close this out, you guys want to plug anything?
No, just saying, have fun in Mexico, and be safe, and wear a condom.
I got a girlfriend. I ain't gonna cheat on her.
Well,
but thank you.
I don't mean that it ain't that dirty. Just wanking it, you might catch something.
I highly doubt that. Patrick, you got something to plug?
Not at the moment, but have fun in Mexico and bring us back some good stories.
I'll try to. Alright, this has been the Atheist Ranger, and this has been TGIF number 11. Y'all have a good night.